13 Lessons on how to use rejection to your favor. Rejection is an inevitable part of life. Whether you're chasing dreams, building relationships, or pursuing professional goals, rejection will find its way into your journey. It's a universal experience that can feel deeply personal and discouraging. However, what if rejection wasn't the end but rather a stepping stone? What if it could be reframed as a tool for growth instead of failure? In this article, we'll explore 13 powerful lessons on how to use rejection to your advantage. These insights will help you transform setbacks into opportunities and harness the hidden potential of every no you encounter. Lesson 1. Understand that rejection is not personal. One of the most important shifts in mindset is understanding that rejection often has nothing to do with you. People reject ideas, proposals, or even connections based on their own preferences, circumstances, or limitations. For instance, when applying for a job, being turned down doesn't mean you lack value. It simply means someone else was a better fit for that particular role. By detaching yourself emotionally from rejection, you free yourself from unnecessary self-doubt and open up space for constructive reflection. Lesson 2. See rejection as feedback. Every rejection carries valuable information. Instead of viewing it as a dead end, treat it as feedback. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Was my approach unclear? Did I miss something critical? This mindset shift allows you to refine your strategy moving forward. For example, entrepreneurs who pitch their business ideas often face rejection multiple times before securing funding. Each no provides clues about what needs improvement, a crucial step toward eventual success. Lesson 3. Build resilience through practice. The more you expose yourself to rejection, the stronger you become. Think of resilience like a muscle. It grows stronger with consistent exercise. Jia Jian, author of Rejection Proof, conducted a social experiment where he intentionally sought out rejection daily for 100 days. Over time, he discovered that facing rejection head-on made him less afraid of it. The key takeaway here is simple. Don't shy away from situations where rejection might occur. Embrace them as practice grounds for developing mental toughness. Lesson 4. Celebrate courage over outcomes. Too often, we measure success solely by outcomes, getting the promotion, landing the client, or winning someone's approval. But true courage lies in taking action despite the fear of rejection. Shift your focus from results to effort. Every time you put yourself out there, celebrate the bravery it took to try. Even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for, you've still grown by stretching beyond your comfort zone. Lesson 5. Use rejection to clarify your goals. Sometimes, rejection serves as a wake-up call, prompting you to reassess your goals. If you keep hearing no in response to a specific pursuit, ask yourself, is this truly aligned with my values and passions? Rejection can act as a filter, helping you identify whether a goal is worth pursuing or if it's time to pivot. For example, an artist repeatedly rejected by galleries may realize they thrive more in digital platforms than traditional ones, leading to unexpected success elsewhere. Lesson 6. Turn rejection into motivation. Instead of letting rejection deflate you, use it as fuel to work harder and smarter. Many successful individuals have used rejection as motivation to prove doubters wrong. Consider Oprah Winfrey, who was fired from her first television job because she was deemed unfit for TV. She channeled that rejection into relentless determination, eventually becoming one of the most influential media personalities in history. Let rejection ignite your inner fire rather than extinguish it. Lesson 7. Surround yourself with supportive people. Not all rejections come from external sources. Sometimes, our harshest critic is ourselves. Combat negative self-talk by surrounding yourself with supportive people who believe in your potential. A strong network can provide encouragement during tough times and remind you that rejection is just a temporary obstacle. Seek mentors, friends, or colleagues who inspire confidence and offer constructive advice without judgment. Lesson 8. Learn to accept imperfection. Perfectionism often amplifies the sting of rejection. When you strive for flawlessness, any form of criticism feels like a devastating blow. However, embracing imperfection frees you from unrealistic expectations. Remember, no one succeeds without making mistakes along the way. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Adopting this perspective helps you view rejection as part of the learning process rather than a reflection of inadequacy. Lesson 9. Keep perspective. In moments of rejection, it's easy to catastrophize and assume the worst. Remind yourself that rejection is rarely life-threatening. While it may feel monumental in the moment, it's just one small event in the grand scheme of things. Take a step back, breathe, and regain perspective. Ask yourself, will this matter 5 years from now? Chances are, the answer is no. Maintaining a long-term view reduces the emotional impact of rejection. Lesson 10. Reframe rejection as redirection. What if rejection isn't closing a door but redirecting you toward a better opportunity? Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." Sometimes, rejection nudges you onto a path you wouldn't have considered otherwise. Perhaps losing a job leads to starting your own business, or being rejected by a university inspires you to pursue a different field altogether. Trust that redirection often leads to unforeseen blessings. Lesson 11. Develop empathy through shared experiences. Rejection isn't unique to you. It's a shared human experience. Recognizing this fosters empathy and connection with others. When you understand that everyone faces rejection at some point, you become more compassionate toward those around you. Sharing stories of rejection with peers creates bonds and reminds you that you're not alone in your struggles. Empathy also strengthens relationships, which can lead to new opportunities down the road. Lesson 12. Focus on what you can control. While rejection itself may feel uncontrollable, your response to it is entirely within your power. Dwelling on factors outside your control, like someone else's decision, only drains energy and stalls progress. Instead, direct your attention to actionable steps you can take next. Update your resume, seek feedback, or brainstorm alternative approaches. Taking control of your reaction empowers you to move forward productively. Lesson 13. Persist until you succeed. Perhaps the most important lesson is persistence. Success rarely comes overnight. It's built through repeated attempts, failures, and adjustments. Studies show that many highly successful people experience significant rejection early in their careers. Author J.K. Rowling faced numerous rejections before publishing Harry Potter. Colonel Sanders pitched his chicken recipe over 1,000 times before KFC became a household name. Persistence separates those who achieve greatness from those who give up too soon. Final thoughts. Embrace rejection as a teacher. Rejection is not the enemy, it's a teacher. It challenges us to grow, adapt, and persevere. By adopting these 13 lessons, you can transform rejection from a source of pain into a catalyst for success. Remember, every no brings you closer to a yes. The journey may be difficult, but the rewards of resilience, clarity, and eventual triumph make it all worthwhile. So, the next time you face rejection, smile knowing it's just another milestone on your path to greatness. By reframing rejection as an ally rather than an adversary, you unlock limitless possibilities for personal and professional growth. After all, the greatest achievements often lie just beyond the obstacles we overcome.